Hello everyone, this is Earth Archives. When it comes to the book of Revelation in the Bible, even non-believers know a little bit about it. Among them, the four horsemen of the apocalypse are the most terrifying prophecies. So if you compare it to today's world, will you be more surprised? Before the show starts, please help subscribe, like and turn on the little bell. This will help the Earth Archives grow. The show starts. The four horsemen of the apocalypse, depicted in the book of Revelation in the Bible, have long captured the imagination of scholars, theologians, and laypeople alike. These harbingers of doom, war, famine, pestilence, and death are said to signal the end times, bringing forth trials and tribulations that will lead to the ultimate judgment of humanity. But what do these ominous figures truly represent, and do they hold any relevance for the modern era? This comprehensive exploration delves into the symbolism, historical interpretations, and potential contemporary implications of the Four Horsemen, providing a detailed yet accessible analysis of their significance. The origins and symbolism of the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen first appear in the book of Revelation, the final book of the New Testament, traditionally attributed to John the Apostle. The narrative describes a vision in which John witnesses the opening of 7 seals, each unleashing divine judgments upon the world. The first 4 seals release the horsemen, each riding a different colored horse and carrying distinct attributes. The first horseman, white horse, conquest or pestilence. The rider on the white horse is often interpreted as a symbol of conquest or pestilence. Clad in white, he carries a bow and wears a crown, signifying victory and domination. Some scholars argue that this horseman represents Christ or the spread of the gospel, while others see him as an agent of plague and disease, spreading suffering across the land. The second horseman, red horse, war. The rider on the red horse wields a great sword and is granted the power to take peace from the earth, leading to widespread conflict and bloodshed. This horseman unmistakably represents war, embodying the violence and strife that have plagued humanity throughout history. The third horseman, black horse, famine. The rider on the black horse holds a pair of scales, symbolizing the scarcity of resources and the ensuing famine. His presence heralds a time when basic necessities become luxuries, and the cost of food skyrockets, leading to widespread hunger and deprivation. The fourth horseman, pale horse, death. The final rider, on a pale horse, is named Death, and Hades follows closely behind him. This horseman is given authority over a quarter of the earth, to kill by sword, famine, plague, and wild beasts. He embodies the ultimate end, the cessation of life itself. Historical interpretations and cultural impact. Throughout history, the Four Horsemen have been interpreted in various ways, reflecting the concerns and fears of different eras. During times of war, plague, or social upheaval, these figures have often been invoked as symbols of the end times or as metaphors for contemporary crises. In medieval Europe, the Black Death and constant warfare led many to see the horsemen as direct manifestations of their suffering. The apocalyptic imagery became a powerful tool in religious and political rhetoric, used to explain and justify the hardships of the time. The horsemen have also found their way into popular culture, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and media. From Albrecht Dürer's famous woodcut to modern novels and films, the imagery of the Four Horsemen continues to resonate, reflecting humanity's enduring fascination with the themes of apocalypse and renewal. The Four Horsemen in modern context. As we move into the 21st century, the symbolism of the Four Horsemen remains potent, with many wondering if their prophecy is coming true in our era. Let's examine each horseman in the context of contemporary issues. Pestilence, global health crises. The rise of new and re-emerging diseases, such as HIV, AIDS, Ebola, and most recently, COVID-19, has led some to see the white horse as a symbol of modern pandemics. The rapid spread of these diseases and the global response highlight the interconnectedness and vulnerabilities of our world. War, persistent global conflicts. Despite efforts for peace, conflict continues to rage in many parts of the world. From civil wars in Syria and Yemen to tensions between major powers, the red horse remains a powerful symbol of the destructive capacity of human conflict. Famine, food insecurity and inequality. Despite advancements in agriculture and technology, famine and food insecurity persist. Climate change, economic inequality, and political instability contribute to a situation where millions still suffer from hunger and malnutrition, embodying the dire message of the black horse. Death, environmental and existential threats. Beyond the immediate threats of war and disease, the pale horse can be seen in the existential challenges facing humanity, such as environmental degradation, climate change, and the potential for nuclear catastrophe. These issues pose a profound threat to life on Earth, echoing the apocalyptic vision of the Fourth Horseman. Theological and philosophical reflections. The enduring relevance of the Four Horsemen raises important theological and philosophical questions. Are these figures merely symbolic representations of recurring human challenges, or do they point to a deeper, divinely ordained plan for the end of times? How should we interpret these ancient prophecies in the context of modern knowledge and sensibilities? For many believers, the horsemen serve as a reminder of the need for vigilance, repentance, and faith. They underscore the transient nature of worldly power and the ultimate sovereignty of the divine. For others, they offer a powerful metaphor for the ongoing struggle between good and evil, order and chaos, in the human experience. Contemporary responses and mitigation. In light of the potential modern manifestations of the Four Horsemen, how should society respond? Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach, involving global cooperation, scientific advancement, and ethical considerations. Global health initiatives. Strengthening global health infrastructure, investing in research, and ensuring equitable access to healthcare are crucial steps in combating modern pandemics. International cooperation and transparent communication are key to preventing and managing outbreaks. Conflict resolution and peacebuilding. Promoting diplomacy, conflict resolution, and peacebuilding efforts can help mitigate the threat of war. Addressing the root causes of conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and political instability, is essential for long-term peace. Sustainable agriculture and food security. Investing in sustainable agricultural practices, improving food distribution systems, and addressing economic disparities can help combat famine and food insecurity. Policies that promote resilience to climate change and protect natural resources are also vital. Environmental protection and sustainability. Addressing environmental and existential threats requires a commitment to sustainability, conservation, and responsible resource management. International agreements, such as the Paris Climate Agreement, and local initiatives play crucial roles in this effort. Personal and collective responsibility. The story of the Four Horsemen also underscores the importance of personal and collective responsibility. As individuals and communities, we must strive to make ethical choices, support sustainable practices, and contribute to the well-being of others. By fostering a sense of global citizenship and shared humanity, we can work together to address the challenges symbolized by the horsemen. Conclusion. A call to action. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, with their vivid imagery and profound symbolism, continue to captivate and challenge us. Whether viewed as literal prophecy or metaphorical warning, they call us to reflect on the state of our world and our role in shaping its future. By understanding their historical context and contemporary relevance, we can better prepare for and respond to the crises we face. Ultimately, the message of the horsemen is one of awareness, resilience, and hope, a call to action for a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world. This extensive exploration of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse not only provides a deeper understanding of their biblical origins and symbolic meanings but also connects these ancient figures to the pressing issues of our time. Through careful analysis and reflection, we can find inspiration and guidance in the face of modern challenges, and work towards a future where the horsemen's dire predictions are not realized.